And a good Friday evening to you. Chief Meteorologist Tim Buckley live with you now as we're tracking your weekend weather. Today, a little cloudy, but it got warmer. Temperatures warmed up pretty nicely into the upper 50s for the afternoon. Now, where we're going through the weekend is going to be in two parts. Tomorrow, cold and occasionally damp. That's all possible. And then for Sunday, really going towards sunshine and temperatures closer to 50 degrees. So thanks for being here on this Friday evening. We've got a lot to talk about over the next 30 minutes. We call it Live Weather Impact. So let's get right to it. Here are your current conditions across the Piedmont area. Take a look at those 50s and some 40s around the area too. Now, this is similar to where we were throughout a good chunk of the day, but we're starting to cool off just a little bit right now. Our afternoon high was in the upper 50s to around 60 degrees. Right now, again, mostly in the mid 50s. Now, the main thing we're going to be following throughout the forecast here is this weather system out to the west of us, Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia. As that gets a little bit closer, it's going to bring the opportunity for some rainfall into our area. Now, notice over here, places like Huntsville, Alabama, Chattanooga, Tennessee, they're getting a good amount of rain. In fact, some of it is moderate, even heavy at times. Not really the case for our side of the system. What we're going to see is more or less what they've been noticing in northern Tennessee, much lighter rainfall. So that's going to be kind of what we're tracking for you heading into tomorrow. Now, if you're tracking at home using your weather app or your mobile radar, you might notice it's already showing a bit of precipitation falling in our area. But this is not really the case. A lot of times, especially in the winter months, when we have an approaching weather system, there might be some rainfall falling from the sky, but it evaporates well before reaching the ground. So it's really not the case. Instead, what we're seeing is all that evaporating right now and everything looking to stay dry for this evening. So take a look at Futurecast here. We are going to notice early tomorrow morning that we are still seeing scattered rain showers pushing in. They should be starting around sunrise or so, with scattered rain showers and temperatures in the 30s. So we're dry overnight tonight, but then we're transitioning into some scattered showers for tomorrow morning. Once we go throughout the day, scattered showers continue, and we'll see temperatures right around that 40-degree mark overall throughout the day. So bottom line, tomorrow is a very chilly day of weather, and it'll also be occasionally wet for our area, with temperatures right around 40 degrees throughout the day. So bottom line, for tomorrow, you're going to want to have some clothing that'll keep you warm, but also clothing that'll keep you dry because of occasional rain showers, mostly in the morning through the middle of the afternoon also. Rain will not be very impressive. We're not talking about anything that'll really help the drought. Instead, very low and light amounts, less than 1/10 of an inch here, is pretty likely for us. So hour by hour, you can see here the high temperature for the day is going to happen basically before sunrise, and then that temperature will continuously drop and drop and drop going throughout the day. Just on and off showers. That's kind of the way that we're seeing it. Not that wet of a day. Now, the weather pattern going beyond tomorrow is going to be all right. Let's take a look here. Low pressure moves in for tomorrow, and after that, we'll start to see drier air moving in. Drier air pushing our way by the end of the day on Saturday. And then we see that sunshine coming back out Sunday morning. So Sunday is going to be a fine day of weather. Sunshine around, temperatures right around 50 degrees. It'll be an easygoing kind of a day for your Sunday. But as far as Saturday, that's the one with the clouds and the showers in the area. So the weekend overall looks like this. In two parts, we'll have Saturday being the wet day of weather, and Sunday being the drier day with some sunshine as well. Temperatures very cool and chilly on Saturday and actually falling as the day goes on. Sunday, that'll be the warmer one, with temperatures still not all that warm, but right around 50 degrees as we work our way into Sunday. Beyond that, well, we'll take a look at warmer weather going into early next week. This is the temperature outlook by the middle and end of the week, and you can see boy, is there a lot of warmth heading our way. We're really expecting things to be much warmer than average. Temperatures will probably be in the 60s as early as Wednesday of next week. The average high for this time of year is 40 degrees. So, about 49 degrees. So this is definitely above average. And the reason for that has to do with the upper level jet stream. Right now, it's been pretty much flat, and that's kind of the way it stays Monday into Tuesday. But the way to get a winter warm-up is if you really want to flex the jet stream. So you get big ridges and what we call troughs as well. This one over here, that's a dip or a trough in the jet stream, which encourages colder air to move south. On the flip side, here's one of those big ridges. That's going to allow warmer air to move up and down the east coast very freely. So we are anticipating warmer than average weather starting to settle in starting on Tuesday of next week. Here's kind of the temperature trend that I have for our area. Very chilly for tomorrow, average for Sunday into Monday, and then after that, warming. We'll be getting into the upper 50s on Tuesday, and then mid-60s for Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday. Back to the here and now for your Friday evening. Everything looks fine across the Triad area, but maybe you're interested in the college football taking place. The Demon Deacons are taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. They call it the Duke's Mayo Bowl, and boy, is that going to be a scene. That's down in Charlotte this evening. And we're looking at temperatures falling a little bit as we go throughout the game, temperatures in the mid-50s. Beyond that, I'm going to leave you with the 7-day forecast here. You can see the trends right around 40 with some rain showers as a possibility for Saturday, getting a little warmer for Sunday into Monday, and then temperatures getting into the mid-60s, much warmer for the middle of next week. That's your forecast. I'm going to leave you with that here, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes with more Weather Impact.